Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Witness Rips video. My name is Witness. I'm here to talk about something, as you can see in the title, it is something I'm pretty interested in. Obviously you guys know, love ripping packs, but at the same time, I like building my collection, and ripping packs has been very expensive recently. So I have been getting some singles. I have actually been going after Snorlax singles, or just art rares, or illustration rares, or just full arts in general from the Scarlet Violet set, or Scarlet Violet era I should say, because I think there's a lot of them. And this card specifically that I have on the screen now was one of the reasons to do that. This Drowsy, when I originally pulled it, I believe it was back in December, you can see it was about a $20 card. It has now increased up to $85, and I believe, I could be wrong, let's see if we can sort here. Yeah, so even in a PSA 10 back in November, December, it was about $200. It's now selling for $650. So what does this mean? It means the packs are going to get more expensive. As the cards get more expensive and the packs get more scarce, the cards will become more expensive and the packs will become more expensive. So looking at this, I just wanted to make a little video for you guys that like cards and collect them, just so you can know what some of the coolest cards are, because a lot of the times I'll be looking through, binders at card shops and I'll be like, oh, I didn't even know this card existed. So I went through the entire Scarlet Violet era from base set all the way to Surging Sparks and picked out a bunch of my favorite under $10 cards that you could buy now. Hopefully this will just give you sort of a boost to your collection. I know some people think this might be like an investment video. It's not. It's more of a buy these now before they become super expensive. But the first one is one that I've actually pulled on the channel. It's this Wiglet. I think this is a super cool art. The vibrance of this card is really obviously not easy to see on camera or on screen recording, but this is a super cool card, and it's currently only $5.71. When I pulled it back in November, I think it was about $5. This one hasn't gone up too much, but the PSA 10 version of it is starting to go up, from 60 all the way up to 100. This is from Scarlet Violet base. I think this is a very cool card. You can find this in card shops for $5. I think it's super awesome. My second one is also from Scarlet Violet base. This is a Sandile. This card has not gotten a lot of love. I think this card's awesome. And obviously these picks that I've made are all going to be my personal favorites. But I think you guys will like them too, because I've just been super into the art rares, the full arts from this Scarlet Violet era, and I think we're going to look back on these in 10 years as some of the best ones. This Sandile is super cool. Again, this picture's not really doing it justice, but another one you can get for $5. His eyes are sick. The whole card is just so cool. I love that card. Moving on to Twilight Masquerade, we have Applin, $7 card. That is just, again, look at this card. This is so cool. I feel like I'm not gonna have much to say besides these are just super cool cards, but this is a very vibrant card. I haven't seen this card in person before, but definitely one that I'm going to be picking up if I do see it. The red and the green just make it so cool. This Heliolisk only being $3 I think is criminal. I think a lot of people already know this card is very funny and very cool, so getting it for $3 if you find it anywhere, I think that would be an absolute steal. I'd pay as much as $5 for this. Moving on to Obsidian Flames, we have this Lechonk card. It's about $6. It's also a good $100 PSA 10 card. So when you're looking at cards like this, maybe it's a good investment to buy a bunch of these, send them into PSA, see if you can make some money if you're on the investment side of things. Obviously I send stuff into PSA, but not super often. Still waiting for my first shipment back, but I think this Lechonk card is a super good one if you are one of those people. This Palafin card is one of my favorites from Obsidian Flames as a whole. It's only $5, and the artwork on this is just absolutely awesome. It's very blue. He looks so cool with all the dolphins in the background too. The Delphin, what is that? I forget what it's called. Finizen. There we go. I should be clicking on these. That makes it a lot better. But anyways, yeah, this is a super cool card. Very vibrant. It reminds me a bit of the Colors and the Drowsy card. And I think this is a absolute steal for $5 as well. Moving on, we have this Ice Cube card. I just picked up an Ice Cube card. Not this one. I really want to get this one. But this one is so fun. I mean, look at him. He just has his little chandelier on his head. He's flying around. It's a little penguin with an ice cube on his head. I don't know what else you could want. It's $5. It's super cute. I love that card. Paldean Fates now. Now, a lot of these are shiny cards in Paldean Fates, but it does have some art rares or full arts, whatever you want to call them. This Palmy card is so cute. I mean, just look at them. There's a couple of cards that look kind of like this. There's a Paris card that looks like this, I believe, with just like the realistic looking foreground and background and the light shining on them. I love this one as well. And this one is $2. For $2, you can have this in your collection. I think in 10 years, this one will be probably worth a lot more money because it's very, very cute. Another one from Paldean Fates is the Wug Trio. The shiny Wug Trio that is sort of around his Wug Trio brethren. I think this one is another super, super cool one. Very undervalued. If you see Pokemon tweets ever, there was a popular Pokemon Twitter user, I forget who it was, but posted, "When are we pumping this one?" But this one's only $2, even less maybe. You could find this in like a dollar binder. I love this card. This one is so awesome. And I love this video because I'm just getting to talk about cool looking cards. From Paldea Evolved, again, this one's barely under $10. I don't think it's going to be under $10 for long. Quaxley, and there's also a Coquavel that looks similar to this card. These are so cute. Quaxley, awesome character. I don't have much to say about this one, but this is another one, $10 ungraded, 100 in PSA 10. You might be able to flip it if you're into that sort of thing. But this video specifically is just looking at nice cards. Paldean Wooper. Not much to say about this guy. This guy's so cute. I mean, look at him. He's just in his little quicksand. He's finding a home. He's trying to exist. I'm not a huge fan of the Paldeans and the futures and the olds, whatever, all those things. But this one does definitely have a little spot in my heart. He's just a cute little guy. He's only $8 right now. You could definitely find it a little bit cheaper. Some of these are even selling for $6, $5. These are all in the last couple of weeks. So definitely keep an eye out for that one if you see it in the $5 range. Another one for the realistic pile, $8 Joltik. This one is very cool, sitting on top of, I'm not going to remember the dog's name, but that's okay. Very, very cute, very vibrant, very yellow card. There's a couple Joltik cards that are actually pretty cute. I think Joltik is pretty underrated in the Pokemon community right now. This next one is one that I believe people are going to sleep on for a long time, and I think it's going to have a big boom. This Shiftry is absolutely sick. It has the sea dots in the background. He's going crazy. It reminds me a lot of the Greninja promo from Shrouded Fable that people are going crazy over right now. I think it's going to be a similar thing. Shiftry doesn't get the same love that Greninja gets, obviously, mostly due to the fact that Greninja has Greninja being a starter evolution, as well as him being one of Ash's Pokemon on the show, obviously makes him a little more valuable than a Shiftry, but I think this card will be worth a lot more in the future because I think it's super cool and it reminds me a lot of that Greninja. Now this next one is over $10, but I had to include it. It's $11. You may be able to find it for a little bit under. Some people sell it for a little bit under. It's in Shrouded Fable. This is one of my favorite cards. I need this ASAP. This Beware card is so cool. Like, he's just standing over you. Like, look at his flavor text. Once it accepts you as a friend, it tries to show its affection with a hug. Letting it do that is dangerous. It could easily shatter your bones. It reminds me a lot of Chewbacca for Star Wars fans. I just absolutely love this card. It's over $10, but hey, I think everyone likes this. For Stellar Crown, we have this nice little $5 Metatite. This illustration is so cool, this like watercolor-like illustration. I think this is an awesome pickup for people that like that type of art style. And it even has the Kricketot in the background, so that's very cool. Moving on, we have a Gulpin here. This guy is super cheap, only $5 as well. He's just eating a cake. I mean, how can you hate this? The colors are very basic, but not in a bad way. You have the blue background, green background, pink background, and he's sort of just eating a nice cake in the middle, and I think this one is super, super cool. Has a small heart and brain. Couple left here. We have another from Stellar Crown, a Ladian. If you are looking for cool artworks, Stellar Crown is definitely one of the best ones to go through. I can go through the list here in a bit of the more expensive ones from Stellar Crown, but just showing off this one, as well as this Fampy. Oh, this is actually Searching Spark, so sorry. But either way, this Fampy is in the same realm of cards that I think is going to be super, super worthwhile in the future. Has the Donphans in the background. Only $8.91 right now, about a $9, $10 card. You might be able to find it a little bit cheaper, and then PSA 10 is going for $100. So this is that type of card that I think people will enjoy in the future. And like I was saying about Stellar Crown, just to wrap up the video, this set has so many good full art cards. It is ridiculous. I mean, I've showed you a couple. I'll show you one that I picked up recently. There's even more. I'll just open all of these. Who cares? I have this one. These are just such cool cards. Hydrapple. I mean, so this Squirtle, obviously one of the biggest hits in the set. Everybody loves this, as well as the Bulbasaur, which you guys saw me pull on the channel before. These are just super cool ones. This Hydrapple is such a cool artwork. This ancient style artwork, almost looks like I can't think of the word right now. Hieroglyphics. There we go. Looks like hieroglyphics. This is Aurora, just over $10. I actually just picked up 3 of these for my binder. Because I think they were like $4 or something. It was like $5. Like, it was crazy cheap. So I picked up a couple of these. This Reboot is super cool. This Lily, I think you get what I'm saying here. I've pulled this Joltik on the channel twice. I think these are all just super cool cards. And if you are somebody like me that just wants to pull cool art rares, full arts, I think Stellar Crown is the way to go. That being said, if you enjoy this type of video, please let me know in the comments below. I was thinking about doing something similar for the Sword and Shield era. That might be a lot of Crown Zenith, but let me know and I will definitely consider making another one. As always, my name is Witness. Peace out.